trained these cameras on me because everybody here has a story to tell. This is not a movement. Who's the leader of this thing? Everybody is the leader. The only way we're going to succeed is if everyone here is a leader and goes back to their neighborhood, to their school, to their church, to wherever, and bring more people into this. That's how this works. Someone from the media asked me, who organized this?
The people! Nobody knows.
And I said, well, there's the Wells Fargo Center. They organized it.
Blocking out the sun!
And Citibank, and Chase, and ExxonMobil, and BP, and we go down the whole damn list. This incredible movement has been organized by the greedy bastards who ruined the lives of millions of Americans. They weren't satisfied with just a little bit.
And foreigners.
They had to have a lot of greed, and then that wasn't enough either, and they wouldn't stop. They wouldn't stop, and they created a country where we've got 50 million people with no health insurance. We've got 46 million living in poverty. We've got 40 million adults who cannot read and write above a 4th grade level. They're called functional illiterates. That's the country we have because of what they've done to the middle class of this country, to the poor of this country. And if the media wants to know how this happened, thank you, Wells Fargo. You made this happen. Now, I have to tell you something.
I saw you on David Letterman.
He saw you on David Letterman. Big jacket.
As I was coming up the block here, I saw a few tents. And as I got closer, I saw a lot of tents. I went down the whole block, and there were even more tents on the next block.
In the fish. This is our new spot.
And now, you're moved into the 3rd block.
You're going to try hard as fuck to get us out of this one. Our park! Our park! Whose park? 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 Our park! Our park!
I understand they just go, now we're in a Central Park, right? Yeah! Rid of the $200 haircut. Well, I want to tell you what I saw, what I just experienced as I came up the street. What is this, Salmon or this? It's our street! No, I want to tell you, I have been to many of the occupies around this country, from New York to LA to San Francisco. And this is by far the largest occupation. This is so inspiring.
Portland rock!
Get up your tent. You're here in Portland, which is like way away from everything. friggin' awesome this is. For those of you who are my age or older, can you think of any movement that has achieved 59% support in its first 6 weeks? I mean, it's just an amazing thing to see. And
we can do better.
Remember the anti-Vietnam movement?
Yeah.
That took years before the American public was in a majority against the war. The feminist movement, years. Actually, you could take that back to 1840. That's how long that took. And women still aren't paid the same as men. So these are usually very long hauls and long struggles, and it's not to say that this one won't be a long haul either. Well, they're counting on you and me to go away. They think this is just the latest fad. The weather's getting colder.
Bring it on! Bring it on!
That'll bring people closer.
I'm trying to bring the warm weather back by keeping my shorts on. Look, these tents, the apparatus you set up here, and I know it rains a lot here, but you are totally in for the long haul. It's important to remember that the majority of the country you live in is with you. Oftentimes it doesn't feel that way. Oftentimes it feels like, oh, yes, it's true here in Portland, but once we, get to Vancouver, it's no longer like this. That's not true anymore. This is really what America looks like. This is really what's happening. People have come alive, and the majority of your fellow Americans now come down on many issues, the way that you have fought and struggled for so many years. The vast majority of Americans are against these wars, and they want them ended right now. And the vast majority of Americans believe that women should be paid the same as men. And we need stronger environmental laws. The last poll I saw, 72% of the American public says taxes must be raised on the rich. And for the first time ever last month, the majority of Americans in the poll said, 54% said, we believe that gay marriage should be the law of the land. That's the country you live in. That's the country. Take heart. Take heart. Know that there are literally millions who wish they could be here with you in this park. And each one of you is a stand-in for another 1,000 people. That's the role you're playing. Everybody has a part to play in this. So what you're doing here is absolutely incredible, and I know much appreciated by so many people. Now, how are the police treating you here? Fairly good.
I got it right now.
Pretty good.
Better than Oakland. Can I get a better than Oakland? Now, who in the federal government government has been here in this part of the park. Anybody yet? Homeland Security was here.
They're everywhere. Very certain.
I don't really have much more to say except to bring you greetings from Occupy Wall Street in New York. I told the people in Oakland I was coming up here, and they said to say thank you. They've seen the pictures on the internet of what you've done here, and really people can't believe it across the country how Portland has done this.
Hey, Michael Moore, I got some room in my tent. If you need somewhere to sleep.
The city took your porta potty?
I think you're going to bring us some return.
You know, we're all praying for Scott Olson in Oakland. Tear gas canister by the police there. He's still recovering, and we wish our best for him. And I think people, you can go to scottolson.org and send your wishes to him. Whatever, I think that would be a nice thing to do. But he knows that this has happened, and that he has the support of people across the country. So thank you for those who've already done that. And I see somebody with a ball cap. What's an Occupy Portland? Oh.
An Occupy Portland hat, and also a Cascadia flag on behalf of the festival.
Squeeze by you.
I'll take this Cascadia flag.
Free Cascadia!
Flag on Wall Street for you.